U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky during his visit to Ukraine, in a show of solidarity with Kyiv just 2 weeks ahead of a U.S. presidential election that is casting uncertainty over the future of Western support. Austin's trip, his fourth and likely final visit as President Joe Biden's Pentagon chief, will include in-depth discussions about U.S. efforts to help Kyiv shore up its defenses as Russian forces gain ground in eastern Ukraine. But it is not expected to include any new agreement to some of Zelenskyy's biggest requests, such as lifting Washington's restrictions on using U.S.-supplied weapons to hit targets far beyond Ukraine's borders.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much for coming. And first of all, thank you, American people, President Biden, and bipartisan support. We are very thankful for all the support from the United States that has been done for Ukraine from the very beginning of this war, Zelensky said. We discussed a lot of important things about the victory plan, about preparing for winter, our air defense capabilities, and how to strengthen all this, he added. Austin's visit comes ahead of the November 5 U.S. presidential vote, in which former President Donald Trump, the Republican candidate, is seeking re-election in a close race against Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democratic candidate. Also, Austin said, I am honored to be back in Ukraine for my fourth visit as Secretary of Defense. Under your leadership, Ukraine has fought valiantly to defend its democracy, its sovereignty, and its citizens. The United States understands the stakes here, Mr. President. Trump has signaled he would be more reluctant than Biden to continue to support Ukraine, which could deprive Kyiv of its biggest military and financial backer. Kyiv has been seeking to keep its war in focus in the West, even as the expanding conflicts in the Middle East grab the international spotlight.